Hi, thank you for joining Reading Angels. My name is Kim, and we've been reading along in the Candle Bible for Kids. And last session we read how Abraham made a new start. And Abraham and Sarah had a baby that God gave them named Isaac, a baby boy named Isaac. So today we're going to be following along from there, and we're going to be reading about how God provides a wife for Isaac. So this story is a wife for Isaac. Isaac grew up to be a fine young man. He helped his father, Abraham, look after his flocks of sheep and herds of cattle. The day came when Abraham thought Isaac should find a wife. So Abraham here and his son Isaac looking after the sheep. So Abraham called for his trusted servant Eliezer. "Go back to the land we came from," Abraham told him. "When you are there, find a good wife for my son Isaac." So Abraham's servant loaded his camels with rich gifts and set out on the long, dusty journey to find a wife for Isaac. So here's Abraham's trusted servant Eliezer setting out on a camel to find a wife for Isaac. At last, Eliezer arrived in the land Abraham had come from. He suddenly thought, "I've no idea how I'm going to find a wife for Isaac." He sat beside a well to ponder his problem. Then God said to Eliezer, "The woman who gives your camels water to drink will be Isaac's wife." So here's Eliezer at the well pondering how he's going to find a wife for Isaac. And God talking to him about it. Not long after, a beautiful young woman came to the well carrying a water pot. "Sir, would you like water for your camels?" she asked politely. At once Eliezer knew this must be the woman God had chosen as Isaac's wife. "What is your name?" he asked. "I'm called Rebecca," she said. "Come home and meet my family." Eliezer, Abraham's servant, talking to Rebecca. When he arrived, Eliezer took out the gifts he had brought and gave them to Rebecca's family. Then he asked her father, "Will you let your beautiful daughter Rebecca marry Abraham's son?" "With pleasure," he answered. So Rebecca packed her belongings and set off for Canaan with Eliezer. And here we have Eliezer, Abraham's trusted servant, and Rebecca and her family, and they are accepting gifts. Here, as you can see, the treasure. There's a treasure here being exchanged for Rebecca. The journey took many days. Then one evening, just before sunset, they stopped. A young man was walking in the fields. He looked up. It was Isaac. He saw the beautiful young woman riding one of the camels. His bride had come. Isaac loved Rebekah very much and married her. So here's a picture of Isaac, and he sees Rebekah, and he immediately loves her. And they get married. So that is Genesis chapter 24. So thank you for joining us today in our story time of Reading Angels. Have a blessed day in Jesus' name.